Hey, Joe Piscopo on the radio. You know, we are celebrating law enforcement against drugs all week long. The team is in Atlantic City, and Mo Canady is the executive director of the National Association of School Resource Officers. Mo, welcome to the show, brother. Nice of you to join us. Great to have you with us, my friend.
Hey, Joe, great to be with you. Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for all that you're doing. I mean, tell us about your role with the National Association of School Resource Officers, please.
Well, I have the honor of serving as the executive director for our organization. The National Association of School Resource Officers has been around since 1991. And our role really is we're a membership association for these men and women that work in schools every day. From a law enforcement standpoint, we train them. We run a large national conference for them every year, and we just work hard to support them in the role that they're in. I know you're very aware of the last 2 years that these men and women have had it pretty tough from a standpoint of getting beat up a little bit, and we want to be there to support them.
Yeah. So, are they able to combat drugs in school, Mo? I mean, that's a tough situation. Do they even go there?
Well, yes, they do, and as a matter of fact, we're well aligned with the lead. We're a great partner with them. They're a great partner to us. The curriculum that they provide helps our SROs and the classroom be able to attack this issue. But, you know, there's also the issue of yes, we want to keep drugs out of schools. And one of the things that our folks are really focused on is going after anyone that's bringing drugs, legal or illegal, drugs into school to sell them, to combat that, stop that, and get that out of our schools.
Well, so this is where you were on the National Association of School Resource Officers. You were dealing with them, and then all of a sudden you found out about LEAD. How did you get involved with LEAD? Because I love this, and LEAD is growing. I mean, incredibly, year by year. How did you find out about LEAD, Mo?
Well, my good friend Nick DeMauro reached out to me, and Nick and I have become very good friends over the last few years, and this is the third time I've been to their conference. Nick comes to our conference, and again, it's just their officers, our officers, we're all one and the same.
Yeah, this is great, and with all the information available on the dangers of drugs, why did kids abuse substances in this day and age? You think they would learn by now? No.
Joe, I refer to it as adolescent brain development, quite frankly. We know we've learned a lot about that, and we're really fortunate as an association to have had some really good folks around us to teach us about adolescent brain development. You know, we think about it, we simplify it, quite frankly, from a standpoint of the feeling brain versus the thinking brain. And with adolescents, it's just about all feeling until they really develop that frontal lobe a little later, as they grow into adults. And so the more we've learned about that, it's really helped us get our hands around this even a little better.
Yeah, and explain, Mo, before we let you go, we appreciate your time and certainly your service helping out the children all across schools, all across America. The National Association of School Resource Officers, they are placed strategically in schools all around the country. How was that done, please?
Yes, sir. This is the way this works is that school districts and law enforcement agencies partner with one another in communities all across the country, where the police departments and sheriff's offices provide officers. It's an assignment, and they provide veteran officers for these assignments. You know, Joe, this is the most unique assignment any law enforcement officer can have.
I'll tell you what, and it's so needed today. When I go by my kid's school and I see a police car there, I feel better immediately. So thank you for all that you're doing, Mo. Great to have you down in Atlanta. Are you enjoying Jersey, man, Mo? I know with that accent, doesn't sound like you're a Jersey boy, but...
Hey, I seem to fit right in here. It's pretty comfortable, actually.
There you go, man. You are so welcome. You're great to have you with us, Mo. Keep up the great work, and Godspeed in everything you're doing for our kids.
Thanks, Joe. Good to be with you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Mo Canady, Executive Director of the National Association of School Resource Officers.